What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video on my channel. I'd just like to thank every single person that has ever subscribed or ever liked or joined my videos. It is ridiculous. We're at nearly 1,000 subscribers now. That number is absolutely mental. I know to other YouTubers, you know, it seems very small, but if I stuck 1,000 people in a room and looked around, oh my god, it is ridiculous. I can't believe that many people almost are enjoying my videos. So if you're new here, welcome. Please subscribe. Please help me get to that milestone. It is mental, and I never dreamed of even hitting that one day, so I cannot believe it. It's all down to you guys, so thank you so much for supporting the videos. Now today we're watching Bridgerton. This is episode 7 of season 1. Hopefully guys have been enjoying the series so far. We've got 6 episodes already uploaded to the channel that you can go back and enjoy before you watch today's, in case you you know, get any spoilers. But to recap the last episode, there's only one place to start, and it's Daphne and the Duke, basically Simon. The very end scene, wasn't it? They was all lovey-dovey in the whole episode, you know, honeymoon phase, and then Daphne found out that the reason, well, she asked her maid, how does one get pregnant, because she was getting suspicious why Simon kept pretty much pulling out, you know, and she asked him, does it hurt? And he was like, no, it feels just as good as it does for you. And then she got curious, asked the maid. She said, well, she pretty much told her, isn't it? That's the way that you have babies. So what she done is she tricked him into having sex. While he was in the act, she flipped over, she started getting on top of him, you know, and she was just riding him until he was about to climax. And even when he shouted stop, you know, she carried on going, and yeah, he ended up doing a deed, so to speak. And then when she got off, she started going mad at him, saying, you know, won't have kids and can't have kids are two completely different things, which is totally true. That is facts, mate. He obviously lied to her, but she also deceived him in that situation there. So please let me know what you think. Who was in the wrong? Because I am so conflicted. You know, both parties are mutual in the sexual agreement, but obviously, like somebody commented in the last video, the moment he shouted stop and she carried on, then it becomes her deceiving him, and it was her, well, it was her fault. But man, it's such a grey area, and if you guys have an opinion, please let me know, because I'm literally stuck with that one. I don't know who's to blame. But thanks for clicking on my video. Let's hope today's another fantastic episode. There's 2 left now, so I'm hoping that these are going to be great. So let's jump into it and hope. Mate, that's well tight. Shooting live pigeons. I wonder what she's going to call the song. She's been writing it for ages.
Would you please ask Miss Nolan if my personal effects have yet been removed from the Duke's bedchamber and placed in the Duchess's rooms?
Would you please inform her Grace that I will allow no such thing?
Do you know that she can hear it?
The message, Your Grace.
I probably wish to detain me.
Because you are my wife, I will be kept informed as to the success of your conjugal endeavors.
We must pack straight away.
Yes, Your Grace.
Is that Colin?
My brother seems to have been embroiled in scandal. I must return to see my family immediately. They will need me.
I shall not let you out of my sight until we know whether you are with child.
Oh. So what happens whether, like, if she's not with child, then what, is he just going to bin her off? I mean, obviously he's not going to, because he loves her, but the way he said that then, that's kind of the way he was insinuating.
Her engagement to Colin Bridgerton was nothing more than a sham.
Penelope and her sisters did nothing wrong, but their reputations are destroyed.
You should be worrying about your own family's fortunes. At present, we are in just as perilous position.
Lovely day, is it not, Lady Richmond?
Do you know what's mad? Is how, like, Colin can be gain a bad reputation from this, so to speak, when obviously they must know that it's not Colin's kid, and he wouldn't have asked her to wed if he knew that information. So really, the Bridgertons shouldn't be getting any bad press, because personally they've not done anything wrong.
While there is no parasol in the world strong enough to shelter a ruined woman, the fallen Miss Thompson can only hope she shall find a refuge.
Miss Thompson must be in agonies over these lies. Why can I not visit her?
Colin,
Listen to me, brother.
Over these
Though the
lies?
Ton devours every bit of Whistledown's on D is the only thing keeping this family from shame.
Grand event will the Ton be descending upon this week? Surely there is something.
the Queen is hosting a luncheon.
I am certain the Duke and I can secure an invitation. Perhaps we should count you lucky to not have married a stranger.
She was not a stranger.
She was.
Whistledown knows everyone's secrets.
And you are lucky to have learnt Miss Thompson's now instead of after your wedding day.
She's
I know
speaking
you
for
must think me a
herself.
fool. Did something happen? Sister. Back at Cliveden.
Sensing it in her, he knows.
I will not speak on my duty.
Fair enough. I presume you won't speak of what happened on your honeymoon, either.
Nothing happened on my honeymoon.
I cannot imagine your wife feeling particularly excited about that.
I took a vow.
See what I mean? Fast learner, indeed.
Innit? He took a vow to your wife as well, exactly. That was a good point from that guy.
He was still awake?
Innit? It's not as if he's not going to see that, Daphne. That was...
I've already seen you.
Innit?
We both know your reputation, Your Grace. It is clear that you find there is nothing left in our marriage.
Nothing left.
Is what I said.
I don't understand how nothing can be left after what? Like she said, 3 weeks. Like, everybody goes through rough patches. I know this is like a sticky situation. Like, and one could say he's right, one could say she's right. You know, I'm not going to get into those sides. But you don't just give up after your first little disagreement, your first, you know, little argument. That's literally, you're there thick and thin through it all. You know, ups and downs, highs and lows. Like, you don't give up after 3 weeks. Oh, she don't believe it. Oh, straight away, look. Are they on the stairs? Mate, I'm going to fully expect someone to walk up. Oh, well, I did not expect that at all.
If you are with child, then I shall stay and do my duty to support you both.
And if I'm not?
Then we shall remain married, in name only.
Wow.
Provided for, of course.
I understand that quite well.
Mate, what an unexpected turn of events. Like, they was arguing, then he was kissing, then he was on the stairs, and then he's just literally just gone into that. Like, literally, toss and turn all the time. I don't really know what's going on. Like, he can't make his mind up.
Thank you for joining us.
I did not realize I had a choice.
My brother wished for an audience.
You must tell me that this Whistledown woman is mistaken. What she wrote, it cannot be true.
No one ever truly helped me, or guided me in a different direction. I had no choice. I needed to wed, and you were the only man who offered me even a glimpse of happiness.
So I should feel flattered then. I shall take my leave of you for the last time, Miss Thompson.
Oh, he's still doing it graciously. Guy's still giving her, showing her some sort of respect.
If you had simply come to me and told me of your situation, I would have married you without a second thought.
Wow, he's speaking now. Daphne speaks.
I believe myself to be.
Mate, he has literally said the words that Daphne was literally would say out of her mouth. Like, if Simon would have told her the truth from the get-go, mate, she probably would have just accepted it, you know, like, because he was vague, wasn't he? He didn't say the full thing, so it's brutal that, literally, he's speaking, but it's Daphne that's actually speaking. Oh, mate, it's well timed, Miss Thompson, mate. I really want that lad to come back from Spain.
Waiting, Mum. We must prepare for the Queen's luncheon.
Indeed. We should tempt scandal more often.
Yet with child?
We have certainly been devoting our energies to the endeavor, Your Majesty.
Oh.
We should hope to see our Queen soon satisfied.
See to it that you do.
Her Majesty requires an audience.
With me now? But on locating her, and I'm angry at myself for having not yet uncovered her identity. But I was thinking...
Clearly not fast enough. My patience has limits. Get me an answer. Your queen commands it.
Of course. Your Majesty.
If you was my position in this point now, in this episode, who is your choice for Whistledown? I literally have no idea. I was saying last episode, it's got to be someone so close in the inner circle that would release the information. But you wouldn't want to hurt Penn and her family, so it wouldn't be them. And it wouldn't be the Bridgertons, because it's hurt their family as well. So I don't have a clue. Honestly, I have no clue.
Only you, Your Grace.
Oh.
A special soiree with the married ladies of the town, of which you are the newest member.
Faring. Has it been terrible at the house?
I've not had a caller in 3 days. My mother swears we are ruined. But what of Colin? Is he in pieces from the news?
His pride is wounded, but he will be quite well. The gentlemen always are in these matters, but...
My kindness after I opened my home to her.
Wow, she's openly shaming her as well.
I had no idea of...
Lady Featherington, I must ask you to leave.
Oh.
I have an invitation.
Not anymore.
Do you know what, right? wouldn't it be an absolute twist if Miss Featherton was Lady Whistledown? But I have no idea why it would be her, because she's just damaging her own reputation. You see, everybody here is against her, but I don't know.
I know you are a grown woman now, but I am still your mother, and you can come to me when you need advice.
I mean, Mama, that you sent me out into the world no better than a fool.
Wow, that's harsh.
You taught me how to play pretend, but nothing of the realities of married life. If you had informed me about the things that were truly important, if I'd have known the truth, then perhaps
If it were not for your habit, we would have been able to rid ourselves of Miss Thompson the moment we learned of her condition. None of this would have happened.
Your brother is a sweet boy.
You do not need to. I came here to apologize to you. Perhaps I can make him come back and take responsibility for you and his child. I assure you, Miss Thompson, I'm quite capable of doing more than you think.
I have a more lucrative proposition in mind. Say, for you and I to come to some arrangement as to the outcome of your next fight.
Oh, he's asking us to drop it.
You agree to throw your next match, and I'll make such a wager on your opponent that even half my winnings will set you and your family up for life.
What would you do in this situation, guys? So, say if you didn't have much money, or your life situation right now, and something that you really enjoy and you want to succeed in, but someone offers you a ridiculous amount of life-changing money to go against your morals. Do you take it, or do you stick to your principles and reject it?
Welcome to my den of iniquity. Well, do not just stare. Give the Duchess in.
We shall teach you the rules.
It's funny meeting you here.
I am utterly comical.
You've been avoiding me.
You were being the jester.
If you're not avoiding my company, then you won't mind if I join you for a drink?
I wonder, Mrs. Langer.
Kitty, please. You have won so much of my money, it is only right.
Kitty, then. There is a soldier in service I'm hoping to find for a friend. Do you think your husband might be able to assist me? And what of your children? Do they not miss their father?
It's difficult to miss someone you've never known.
Don't get me wrong. I love a good brandy. But sometimes nothing will do but a beer.
Would you just get to the point?
We may not be perfect, but at least we keep our promises.
Know nothing of my commitments. I am trying to be a man of my word. I am trying to keep...
Do you know what he's trying to say, right? He's trying to keep his vow to his father. Okay, that's fine, yeah? But what he doesn't, and he's not comprehended, yeah, is that he's made a vow to Daphne now. He's got two vows. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, if one has to inflict the other, then the one that he's recently taken overrules his first one. Personally, that's me speaking. He's got a wife here in the present and a father who's in the past, yeah? And no matter how much that he wants to abide by the vow that he made his dad, well... tough luck, mate. You made a second vow to your wife and you got to honour that as well.
What's most unfortunate is the fact that your father was so absent. He never gave you a proper example of how to lead a household.
Oh, that is true, and deep as well.
You certainly make it look difficult. I wonder what would the former Viscount say.
Man, I think he's done a good job, mate. Go on, Anthony. Yes, go on. If I'm being honest, I don't think Anthony's doing a bad job to head the family, if I'm being honest. I think he's doing a great job. He's got every single family member's interest at heart, even when he can't, you know, follow his own and go after Sienna. So, I mean, I disagree with the Duke there. I think he's doing a good, admirable job, me. These are actually doing my head in, no joke.
Tell me why you are so adamant.
Because I swore a long time ago that I would never sire a child.
This is all.
She's gonna laugh just because it's a vow.
Because of a vow. You will neither have children, nor the happiness we could have together because you promised your father you would not.
It sounds funny when you put it out like that.
Say it.
It cannot be undone.
I thank you for your elucidation, Your Grace. Affection that you might bear towards me. Then you are right. It cannot be undone.
Question. Is anything more exhilarating than taking a gamble? For it is often the highest risk that carries the greatest reward. One can never know for sure whether a wager will make a fortune or ruin it, unless one chooses a more secure pursuit. who could fault them, and who could be surprised if their diligent efforts are rewarded with a new arrival?
Look how he's just crept in the door.
A born witness. But the column that singled out Marina was different.
It was personal.
Your mama did not just help Marina hide her condition all on her own.
That's what I said.
Of course not. Every servant in our household knew.
Wonder if Lady Whistledown is the person that forged the signature for Sir George.
It is unlikely.
Told him all about Sir George. If he is a man of honor.
You wrote to the general?
Yes.
And did the Duke sign his name as well on this letter? Thank you for your efforts.
It's mad how they don't think women have any power at all.
You merely wish to protect me from my more foolish impulses?
So you admit it now, you were acting a fool.
As apologies go, this is certainly novel. Hush, you. Soon you will forget Miss Thompson's name and it will...
Again, he's speaking about himself. Oh, man. Wow, she looks really pretty.
Taking your place in society should be an exciting time in a young woman's life. If you are not truly ready, I shall not ask you to play pretend.
Oh, wow, she's growing up.
Situation. I'm in love with Lord Weatherby. You're married, and our marriage affords my wife her freedoms and protections. It is a happier union than most of the people in this room have, I assure you. It takes courage to live outside the traditional expectations of society.
It does, mate. It really
You
does.
talk of doing the same.
I've hired a team of Bow Street runners to do a proper investigation. They will unmask Whistledown, and she should be made to pay for her impertinence. Will finally cease to exist.
You want to silence her?
Go on, Eloise. Get to her first. Mate, why is she acting so sketchy?
Please do not tell Mother.
He's gonna bring a dude in here. Oh.
Mademoiselle Bridgerton.
Oh, he's showing confidence that he's got a girlfriend.
Everything I expected. Horrible and terribly boring. The entire ton were there, and I did not have a single worthwhile exchange.
The entire ton. You mean everyone except for the Featheringtons?
Yes, everyone except.
Oh, except for the Featheringtons.
So.
It can't be, because it's her own reputation. Unless that woman's Lady Featherington, who's in that carriage with him then, because she's in the talk of the town, isn't she? She's literally going to all these different events. She's speaking to all the different people. She's meeting all the families when she's doing the dresses, isn't she? I mean, I said it might be like 5 people this episode, so I've got to get one right. She feels sick. Oh, is she committed? No, man.
Marina! 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 Mama! Mama, make haste! Marina!
Mate, the cries over the silence, mate. Oh, God. You got to change, Simon. Give her what she wants, man. Mate, that ending, man, honestly, like, it's mad, like, just the crying, like, signifies so much, honestly. Okay, so that's going to wrap up today's video. We've got Daphne, who's actually not pregnant, you know, she's just had a period there, which is devastating for her. I don't know, it might be elation for Simon, we don't know. We can just see that he looks like he's kind of sad as well, to be honest. Maybe it's like he didn't want what happened in the last episode, but when it happened and it was out of his control, he kind of wished deep down, you know, like it actually did happen, so that, you know, he has the excuse to be a father. I mean, what Daphne said to him as well, she actually made him spit it out, didn't she? And she didn't laugh at him, but she was saying, mate, you would choose, yeah, to have an unhappy wife, unhappy life, no kids, a marriage separated, you know, a false happiness, to just stick to a vow to a person that never loved you, never respected you, and, you know, just being stubborn, really, to avoid your own happiness with me. You hate your dad that much that you don't love me as much, so to speak. which is so deep. And I think that he's heard it and said it out loud, and he's got Daphne's like understanding of it and listen to what she's saying. He might be retracting his thoughts and his vows, because like I said in the episode, it's not just his dad that he made a vow to. He when he got married, he made a vow to Daphne as well, to protect her, to love her, you know, to be with her, yeah. And he's not even doing that. I'm not saying it's his fault, but that is the situation. She mentioned it as well. You've took 2 vows now, you know, so you've got, if you want to obey one, you obey the other as well. So he's stuck in, like, he's literally stuck in a rock and a hard place. But there's 1 episode left, you know. Daphne's not going to be, it might end with Daphne being pregnant. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say that he's gonna be there for his wife, and he's gonna, you know, he's gonna say fine. That's what I'm hoping for anyway, because I want a happy life, honestly. Like, they're good together, but it does my head in, yeah, when people toss and turn all the time. I literally stick with one go. But you know, Eloise now is like thinking, is it the Featheringtons who is Lady Whistledown? Because obviously all the information that they were saying, and the only people that wasn't at the party is the Featheringtons. But like I was saying earlier on in the episode, why would it be them when it's so damaged already? The reputation's in the drain. I mean, honestly, I have no idea. Obviously, the dad's asked the fighter to throw the fight so both of them can reap in the benefits. Now, I mean, you know, ask the question to you guys. You know, would you go against your morals to gain financial gain? You know, if you knew that you could do one thing that was going to go against yourself, right, but it was going to benefit your whole family for the rest of their life, like, would you do it? Would it be morals or family? You know, it's so hard to choose. And then obviously Marina there looks at the Miss Thompson that she's took an overdose or something. Like, even Daphne wrote to the general as well to see if they can get Sir George to either come back or write a letter or see how he's doing. But she's saying that, you know, because of the times, because the signature didn't have the Dukes on it, that it's not going to have no impact, and it looks like she can't take it no more, which is sad. Honestly, it's sad news. But I mean, there's loads of different things going on, especially with Sienna there. They dropped it in at the very end. She's holding the guy's hand while Anthony's looking at her. You know, is he going to be with the person that he wants to be with? You never know. Obviously, she's not a lady, and it's played out that he can't be with her. But, you know, as we know, love triumphs all, so hopefully he can be with her. But I can't wait, man. There's only 1 episode left, and there's lots of storylines to wrap up. So I can't wait. Yeah, honestly, if you guys are enjoying it as well, please smash the like on the button. Really helps out our channel. Subscribe if you're new. Thanks for clicking on my video. Like I said, we're nearly at 1,000 subscribers now, which is absolutely ridiculous. So thanks so much, everybody, and as always, I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers, guys.